and just ate peanut butter. And it was like sticking to my mouth. It's another day here on Skye, and it's probably more wet and cold and windy than it was yesterday. But we still decided to go out. We're only here for a few days, so we figured we may as well make the most of it, even though it's cold and wet. It's meant to snow later, so I think we've only got about a couple of hours before it's meant to snow, so we're just going to do a couple of quick things. Nothing too big. We were going to go see the Old Manor store on the mountain, but we didn't particularly feel like climbing it in this wind and rain, because it's pretty miserable outside. So we decided to go to the Fairy Glen, which is different to the fairy pools from yesterday. We're actually here right now. Just trying to see if the rain will pass over a little bit. If not, we'll just have to go out in the rain. It's not too nice outside. Windy and wet. Don't really think the rain's gonna pass, so we're just gonna go out and explore now. It's really cold and wet. Got a bit of a climb ahead of us. It's not fun in the rain. Whew. It's really pretty around here though. Do we really have to climb up that hill? There's no path up there. Guess we go mountain climbing. Holy crap, they're really far up. I guess we go up there. You don't want to go up there? Yeah, I don't know.
Look at how muddy it is.
Yeah, it's very muddy. Let's go have a look a bit closer. Ah, it's so cold. And a big gust of wind just came. Where did that come from? Need to get around the back of the hill. Oh. Yeah. Oh. So we thought this was gonna be like a little area, but it's like you can actually climb hills and stuff. And there's meant to be little rocks and stuff around here, but it's just mud and puddles. But we found a path to get up. We don't have to climb the side of the hill. So when these people come down, we'll probably go up there. And if the wind dies down for a second. Whoo. My apologies for the wet camera. It's really windy and rainy. It's meant to be like just a little landscape or something. It's meant to be cute, but it's not cute at all here. It is so windy. We can barely stand still. Where did this come from? It was just like a little windy and rainy before. So cold. Up we go. Seriously, screw this. We're going back to the car. No. Okay. So not fun. Should have stayed at the Airbnb. But we thought it might be a little bit clear for a little. Oh, my face is red from being cold and the wind hitting it, not because it's like I've been running and stuff. It's just actually that cold that my face is red and my hands burn from the cold. It honestly wasn't that bad, like 10 minutes before we went up there. I should have just went up there before. It's just like all of a sudden it just hit. Anyway, that was the Fairy Glen. It is meant to be some little mythical place where fairies live, and I thought it was gonna be all like wondrous, and it was meant to have like a mini landscape of like the highlands and stuff, and driving up it looked pretty good. And I could see it being okay if it wasn't like blowing a hurricane out there or something. But yeah, maybe the fairies didn't want us to be there and they're all evil. and they told us to go away by bringing up a storm, because it literally happened as soon as we got up over into the Fairy Glen. So I think it had to be magic. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to town or something where there's civilization and happiness and no evil fairies. Just made a stop at this little oyster shed on the way back. And it's freezing while we're waiting for our oysters, but it sounds pretty good right now. Oh, it's so cold. The view's good though. I wish we could sit out here. It's like a picnic area. If it wasn't like 3 degrees, I'd probably sit out here, but oh well. Alright, we've got our oysters and chips. Great combo. Pretty big looking oysters. Juicy. We're good to go. Are you good? We're sort of hanging out inside the shed. It's literally a shed when we call it the oyster shed. It's a shed full of seafood and other things. It's really cool in here though. And actually cold, but better than outside. So it's about 5 PM and we are back at our Airbnb. It's really windy, really wet, really cold outside. It says it's meant to snow, haven't seen snow yet. It's just really not nice out there. So this is where we're going to end our vlog for the day, back here. Because we're not going to be doing anything else. It's too cold and it's too wet. So hope you enjoyed our time on Skye. We will be leaving tomorrow. And we'll be heading to Inverness. So we will see you guys tomorrow, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye. Okay, it's just about 11 AM and we're leaving our accommodation from Skye. I just want to ask the question, where was this nice day yesterday? It's a little bit windy, but there's sun and there's no rain. Would have been much better to explore Skye. But oh well, that's just how it is when you travel in winter. Sometimes you get bad days. It's the downsides of it, I guess. Upside is cheap accommodation and less people around, I guess. Trade-off. Today we are heading to Inverness. It's about a 2.5 hour drive to get there. And along the way we should be passing along Loch Ness. Quick update before we go. We're not going to Loch Ness today. We're going to be going to this place called Ullapool. Loch Ness was a little bit out of our way. I thought it was going to be along the way, but it's a bit out of our way. So we'll do it tomorrow when we go to Inverness and Culloden tomorrow. Oh, a bit windy. Just had to make one last stop before we left Skye, just to take it in one last time. Right near the Talisker Distillery again, on the way out. It's really pretty here. You can see all the way over there. It might be hard to tell on this, but that is the upside to traveling in winter. It snowed overnight and all the mountains are covered in snow again after they melted. So that's probably the best part about traveling in winter. So I completely lied. There will be one more stop before we leave Skye, because it really is such a beautiful day out here. It's probably the best day we've had on Skye, and it's a shame we have to leave. Sally's also sick, unfortunately, so she's not enjoying it as much as I am. So I feel really bad just like pulling over, but she'll be happy when she goes over the footage, because then she gets to see everything when she's not sick later. Because it's spectacular out here. It's also really bright, actually. I'm looking directly into the sun. Yeah, I'll show you the scenery when I get to this little bridge that I'm walking towards. Seriously, have a look at that view. It is spectacular here. Snow-capped mountains, running stream, sunny day. Skye really is a beautiful place. Okay, so I can't promise that won't be the last stop, but I'll try to make it my last stop, because we really should actually go, because the sun sets really early around here, so probably shouldn't be lingering when we have other things to do. Alright, back to the car. Okay, we're back on mainland Scotland and the weather is terrible here. It was so much more nicer on Skye, and now it's freezing and starting to rain a little bit now that we're here. But if you look all the way over there, that's the Skye Bridge, and that connects Skye to the land. So we just came over that. It was really windy when we came over. I felt like my car's gonna get blown off. So over there is the Isle of Skye, and we're back on mainland Scotland, and we better get going before it's raining on me. You can see it well?
Yeah, it's snowing.
Yeah, it's like really thick all of a sudden. Really thick snow, and this road's sort of taking us through mountains and that. I feel like we're like not on a major road. It's been like single track all the way, and there's been ice all over it, and I don't know, half of it's covered in water, and I feel like I'm going to go off a cliff sometimes because there's no barriers, and sometimes it takes you up really high into some incredibly thick snow. So we're just going to take it really easy through here because this is quite heavy. I might even actually stop for a little. This is unbelievable out here. Better keep going. Hopefully it's just a small little spell of snow. It is spectacular though. Not a bad place to stop for lunch. I have no idea where we are. Just following the snowy road. Still gently snowing out here. Alright, another quick stop on the side of the road. Maybe 15 minutes from our destination at Ullapool. The weather's been really sporadic. It was really clear about half an hour ago, then we drove through what felt like a blizzard, and now it's sort of clear again. And if you look ahead, it looks like there's going to be more snow ahead. That's alright. We've been slowly but surely getting there. It's really cold, but it's really pretty out here. So I thought I should stop and show the scenery. Okay, we've made it to Ullapool, just sort of sitting on the outside of the town. Most of the stuff we wanted to do here was like outside stuff, but it's pretty miserable weather really, and the visibility of the whole loch and that's not really that great. But I don't know, I'll try to show you what we have. Sort of the view we get. There's a bit of clarity, but I don't know. It's pretty miserable, pretty cold and rainy, and like it off and on snow, but it's not good snow. It's just like cold water that's hitting you and just melts on impact, and it's just not pleasant. But yeah, this is Ullapool. Might go into town to see if there's anything, maybe like a little shop or something we can see. The information centre was closed unfortunately. And just one final shot of Ullapool. Sort of got to go to the supermarket really now and pick up some supplies and head to our Airbnb because January is so close to Easter. Got to have the Easter eggs.
I got a Reese's peanut butter one. Didn't even know they made these.
How exciting. They're going to make you less sick. That's good. I always told you can't eat one of these in 20 seconds. So I'm not going to do it on camera.
No, I'm going to time it.
Do you want me to time it?
Hold on. Hold on.
Okay, I'm holding on.
20 seconds?
Yeah, well, I don't know. I think it was 20 seconds. A couple of friends kept saying it, and I kept saying I could do it.
Okay, you ready?
And I think every time I failed. But,
ready?
Yep.
Set. Go.
Oh. I haven't even swallowed any yet.
Time's up.
Okay, you can't do it. Still good though. I swear they used to be better when I was a kid though. It definitely changed the recipe. So on the way from Ullapool to our accommodation, we just have to pass over like a mountaintop almost, it feels like. You just rise and all of a sudden you're up here, you go through a forest and you're just in these plains and it's freezing. We came through this road to get to Ullapool, but it was actually like so heavy with snow you couldn't see anything. It felt like it was a blizzard going on, but that seemed to pass. But everything's covered in snow now, and it's actually quite amazing, this scenery. I've never really experienced anything like it, and Ullapool itself was very much just like, I don't know, look like a little fjord or something. It was such a pretty little town. But yeah, this is quite spectacular and cold, and we've got about, I don't know, an hour until we can check into our Airbnb, which is really weird. I've never seen one that actually has to check in at 5. It's 4 o'clock right now, didn't really mention that, but but yeah, so we're about half an hour away from there. So I'm not sure what we're gonna do for that half an hour of time. Might just have a look at the scenery. Oh, it's cold out here. It's in the middle of a highway. There's no traffic around. I'm gonna stand out here. Woo.
Hello, it's me.
You're well enough to do this, aren't you?
I guess. My voice is funny. We're at an Airbnb in Strathpeffer, is how I'm gonna guess you say it. Apparently we're saying everything wrong. It's not Ullapool, it's Ullapool. And it's not Lake Lomond, it's Lake Lomond, right?
Yeah, it's also Loch.
Oh, Loch.
Saying it very wrong.
Alright, so this is our place. It's really big actually. I'm pleasantly surprised. So we start out in the kitchen. This place has a washing machine. Yay, we can do laundry, like proper laundry. And here's the living room. And out here is a little balcony. And then we go in through here to the bedroom. Seriously, this place is so roomy. And then through here is the exciting wardrobe. And in here it's also very exciting. More wardrobe space. And then the bathroom. Yep. At first I thought there were 2 toilets, but it's actually a mirror. It's a heated towel rack thing. Yay, I like those. It's our little place.